Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for the future notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for your love. Hello friends, welcome back to AmazingWomensWorld. In this video, I've come up to show you making of this beautiful overall designing using the normal stitching needle. So let's quickly start with the markings. For the flower markings, mark the 4 circles followed with the 7 lines and the stem work. It's a freehand pattern. Mark the stem line with the leaves like this. Now I'll be using gold Zardosi, that is for the center of the flower. First we need to give the bullion knot on these lines. These are 7 lines. We have to give 10 rounds winding like this, holding it firmly the needle. Do not make the tight windings so that it will be uncomfortable the pulling of this needle. Again inserting in the same hole. This is how we have to give the bullion knots on these 7 lines. The center work will be filled later. So firstly we need to create the petals like this. Here I am using 12 strands of anchor thread. You can use any types of threads such as silk threads, embroidering threads or woolen threads also you can work for this designing. Like this I am gonna preparing 7 lines using the bullion knot stitch. And once the flower is completed, this is how it looks. Now the fillings in the center of these gaps will be done. A big bead, small bead and the sequence. This is how the center gaps will be filled. You can clearly see here, bigger bead, small bead and sequence. Now exactly in the centers I had cut already the Zardosi of small sizes in length. This is the overlapping stitch of Zardosi. Firstly we need to insert the small Zardosi like this, and on that again a little bigger size of this Zardosi string has to be inserted. 2 lines we have to create it. And now in the center I'll be applying the glue to stick kundan. Now I'll be using gold chain bow lace of small size for the stem work. So applying the glue line on the marked stem line. And now I'll be sticking the chain bow lace. Little by little apply the glue and stick the chain bow lace on the stem work. And now I'll be using 2 green colors, which is light and dark color. Light color for the filling and dark color for the highlighting of the leaf shape. For the filling of the leaf I'd be going with padded load stitch. It's just so simple. Stitch the center line and give the overlapping stitches on it. This is how we have to create the padded load stitch, and I'll be using 6 strands of green color thread. And for highlighting of these borders, that means the leaf designing, here I'd be using the dark color anchor thread of 6 strands and going with the couching stitch. Measure this leaf length and exactly in the center we have to give the overlapping stitch like this. This is how the couching stitch has to be made. These are the very basic embroidering stitches which we are using for creating this type of creative thread work designing, and these patterns are really very much trending right now. And I hope that the sharing of idea is useful to you all. If you like it, please do try and share your wonderful experience or share your feedback, so that it will be really helpful for me to create these type of patterns and present in front of you. And on all the leaves I'd be going with these couching stitches. And now finally I'd be using these designer kundans, which is of in silver color. I'd be applying the blue dots in the leftover gaps, and I'd be sticking these designer kundans. You can use any types of kundans which is matching to your garment, which will really gives an elegant look, and the final lookout would look like this. Really friends, these patterns are very creative and very much trending right now, and if you are the fashion lovers, you must try these patterns because which will really gives. This was designed for the velvet blouse, but you can also try this on already stitched garments following these instructions. Thank you so much for watching friends. Meet you all with another interesting video. Subscribe to Amazing Women's World channel. Stay tuned to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends.